I'm Robin Crawford, the founder and CEO of Eden Books, which is an online social media platform and bookstore for the romance and women's fiction genres. My story is really simple. I'm just a lady in her 40s who has ideas like everyone else. The only difference is I acted on one, mostly out of anger and a feeling of desperation for authors within the books that I read and within a community that I've been a part of for a long time. And so I've had the idea for Eden for several years, but it wasn't until late 2017, early 2018 that I decided to do something about what was happening within the publishing industry, specifically romance, and take this idea and make it real. So the need for Eden really is that within the publishing industry, Amazon is the primary retailer for books, both in e-format and paperbacks. And with that power comes their ability to decide what books are sold on their platform and what books aren't. And the problem with that is they started banning certain books, and they've even now gotten to a point of banning certain authors from the platform, which means that readers aren't getting the books that they want to read within the genre. But more than that, author livelihoods are being hurt, reputations are being damaged. We don't have the support for artists anymore in a true fashion. So that was a big part of why I started Eden, was to make sure that authors had that support and the encouragement to write freely and tell the stories that they want to tell. Romance makes up 25% of the fiction market. That's more than your people reading history or historical fiction or science fiction. More than that, it is a $2 billion industry on average per year and growing. We're not seeing any slowdown in the growth of our industry. Very, very early on, about 2 months after I committed to creating this platform, I had a very famous, very popular author tell me that the platform will fail, that nobody will ever want to use it, no author in their right mind would use it. And that really, really shook my confidence. I actually remember coming into the Startup Roadmap class the day after that conversation was had with her, thinking this was just a waste. I've just hit week 7 and I'm gonna walk out of here with nothing because of that. That was really difficult, and it was a bit of a punch to my gut. Gratefully, I have amazing friends and authors in particular who told me to shut out that sort of negativity, that this really is a platform that is needed. And so I moved forward and I pushed through, but it was a bit of a personal stumbling block very early on that almost stopped me from moving forward. It's still something I'm working on. My confidence is definitely a skill that I came in without any to the Startup Roadmap program, which I started that program March 2018, and zero confidence. Not only just in my ability to launch this type of a business, but in the validation of this type of business, because it's crazy to go up against Amazon. So I have to tell people, they're my biggest competitor, and that sounds insane in 2020. So the confidence that I've found in the last 2 years with just being able to do this, to be able to take forward an idea and make it real on this scale, and really just the confidence that others have given me within my platform to give me that validation, it's all stemming from my time within Startup Roadmap and with the collaboratory. I wouldn't have had that otherwise. So I'm really excited to announce that we have our first pre-seed investor on board. That's not something I thought was going to happen within our first year. I thought maybe our second year, so I'm thrilled to have her on board with us. In less than 10 months, Eden has exceeded 5,000 user accounts, and those are self-initiated user accounts. We have had book sales exclusive to the platform that have actually rivaled Amazon's book sales on their first day, which is phenomenal for a new platform. We're seeing more and more USA Today bestselling authors and New York Times bestselling authors joining the platform. So we're getting that credibility within the community and the industry that is really needed to make a platform like this grow and survive. This platform really is about creative freedom, but it's also really about supporting diverse voices in storytelling, about having an inclusive platform for those stories, and to be an equal player for the authors who aren't getting that respect currently from the other online retailers. That's really ultimately what I want people to know about Eden.